All right, y'all. We live.
All right. Good morning, everyone. This is Grown Women Gaming Volume 220, and
I thought it was
I'm a
221.
little 221. Oh, 221.
You got it as 220 though. So
That's
I
okay.
do.
221.
Oh, that's my bad. I'll change it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay because my notes said 221, so I was correct. What's going on, y'all? We have the lovely panel that we have, the best thing on a Saturday morning. CHAREECE is not here. She is on bed rest. So y'all send some love to CHAREECE while she's getting her rest. We miss her very, very much. And we also have a special guest today. So before I get into her portion of the show, I would like to start off with what you guys been playing this week. And we're going to start off with LBOOGIE.
All right. Well, mainly what I've been playing is Fortnite. Trying to do that in the afternoons when I have time during the week. I'm trying to think if I played something else before Friday. I don't think so. And then on Friday we played poker, which you guys can see in the background, or the video that we have this week. All of us got together and played some poker for GWG game night. It was pretty fun. I was hot at the table when we first started, and then that ended pretty quickly. So, yeah, we had fun though. Had drinks, good company, good Friday night.
All right, and then we got DELILAH HD.
So for me, only game I got a chance to jump into this week was definitely like poker, like Boogie just said, for game night. It was fun, enjoyed it. I played something else. I downloaded Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, old school OG Xbox game.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because I absolutely I was having a conversation with a special someone, and it kind of brought back some memories. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna download that game, and yeah, so I had to. What's with the Facebook? what's with the
That's for you.
What?
Have a conversation with a special someone.
My husband. You know what I'm saying? What you mean?
That's why.
I was gonna put him on blast.
It's funny. That's why it's funny. Like anybody else would be like,
Everybody else
with my husband, and
I was trying to be different. You know what I'm saying? My bad, fam. My bad. You know, next time.
It's not like
you
you're dating. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's good. We still dating though. Let me know.
Okay, all right.
But no. So just FYI to the chat, anybody listening, you know, this week was pretty special. My husband and I celebrated our 10th year anniversary.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Thursday.
Relationship goals.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was, you know, that's why I've been kind of just, every time I think about it, I try to, anyway, so you got me in my feels now. Stop. So you know what, I'm gonna move on.
Her husband watching the show like, yeah, right, me girl. Right. Yeah, get them feels for me, girl.
He know what's
tell
up.
him how good I am.
He know what's up. He know what's up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's it. That's it for me. That's one thing I'm gonna say.
He knows what's up. That's it. It. Okay. For me, I played some Elden Ring. I'm at this point that I'm just putting my marker down at the final boss and just wait till people pick me up, you know. Or if I get someone that'd be like, hey, they need help with a boss fight, you know, I'm just chilling. Like, I got a couple hours to kill. Still waiting on, you know, folks to, you know, I can be able to help. So I can be able to do my last, you know, walkthrough, so I can be able to get the legendary armaments, because I'm chilling right now.
You gonna help me with this boss though, for real? Like after the show, how much time you got after the show? Because
I will move my stream for later to get you out that box.
I'm stuck there. I can't. I need your help. I'm just gonna get
okay. We gonna see how much help you want.
All right. Okay.
I got you. But yeah, just when I want 100% on that, and I want level 300, and I truly will feel like I accomplished something with that game. What else did I play? Fortnite. Look, I'm telling you, no build is the wave. To be honest, it was a couple of times me and LBOOGIE was playing. I think it was the other night. It was me, LBOOGIE, and Stitch. And Stitch was the leader. And we haven't played Stitch with Stitch for a while. He was on vacation, so we got back. We played. We linked up. We were all excited, because we playing. The crew's back. How he go on build mode, and when we realized it was build mode, it was like the dirtiest thing ever. LBOOGIE's like, "What is this?" I'm like, build mode. Ugh, let me get out. We quit so
everybody just quit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because we got.
I'm not doing build mode. I'm not doing build mode. I'm not
I
playing.
I would love to see the statistics on who build mode versus non-build mode and activity.
It's somewhere.
They have a ton of modes now. Like there's even more than that. There's like a racing mode where all you do is race cars and stuff like. It's starting to be like GTA. Like,
do they still have the tower defense one they started out with?
Hell no, Save the World? That should go.
They do have Save the World, and yes, they do. And if you log in every day, you get rewards. This lady.
Me? Oh.
Yeah, you. No, they don't have that. Like, you giving out false information.
Okay, let me stop being. Let me stop being like other.
Are you on mute now?
Yeah, she muted. She muted herself.
How you mute yourself? You touch the button. You touch the button and muted yourself.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you at all. Oh, now you're on mute.
Dang. Say something so I can make sure you.
I'm gonna stop laughing at you.
No, we can't hear you.
Nope. Can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can.
Oh man, see that's what I get for putting false information out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know I was
karma.
Instant karma. What else?
Anything else? Else?
We played poker. I just want to say that I had fun playing poker.
Yep.
And it was good. It was good. I know that, I don't know, for some people, when I talk about actual poker, it's like it's shunned in the video game community because everything gets traction and everything gets spoken on. But when I'm like, what about poker? And then, a lot of people don't play poker. Like there's two games you really got to play.
If it don't blow up, you can't shoot it, can't stab it. Like, my interest is really.
But without playing with y'all, I ain't gonna play that by myself.
Right, facts.
No, I'm not playing poker by myself. But
but to have a community game night with y'all, this was fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Because we, I don't think Delilah had a drink, but I think pretty much everybody else had a drink.
No, I told you I was tired, man.
Yeah. Okay, good. But it was like having a night out, right? Like, if we had all came over to somebody's house and played poker, honestly. So I enjoyed it because I'm over here by myself in Virginia.
Well, I had a great time because I'm over here by myself in San Francisco. So, but the MVPs of the night had to go to D because he hit 1,000.
Yeah,
he hit 1,000. He hit 1,000.
And I ain't giving no props to Jizzle. I'm not giving no props to Jizzle.
Jizzle don't even got an MVP spot. Okay, Delilah got the other spot. Delilah got the other spot because she had the best hand. The best hand was the straight flush.
Right. That she didn't know she had.
Yeah, I didn't know. It was those last two cards, man. And finally, I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna win this. I should have went all in because I could have doubled it. I'm salty about that, but it was still fun.
But at least you want something. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. So, I failed several times at the beginning of the game. I'm like, man, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what these buttons do. But whatever.
Look, sir. We're not talking about
Don't even acknowledge him.
No, I'm not going to. I knew he was going
to. Don't even acknowledge him.
I said this last night. He was going to come in here in the morning and talk all that rah-rah. Look what he's doing. I already know. He ain't here. Yep. Anyway, Robin, what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing the game of life, real life.
Oh man,
IRL.
Understood.
Yeah, achievement
to the best of us.
Achievement, pay bills. That's 100 points.
That's the boss right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's the boss.
You're stupid.
That's the boss fight. That's like an Elden Ring boss
right?
fight.
For real. Especially when that rent and mortgage come in, you be like, yo, big. You be like, this little, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I haven't really been playing anything. Like we talked earlier, I'm a Destiny head. Like I said, the season been kind of dry. I am starting to get back into my backlog, so I picked up Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
Oh wow.
Yep. So
it's on the Switch, right?
yeah, that's on the Switch.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
I got got the definitive edition, so I had to restart it because I forgot where I was left off.
She got the big bag edition.
Yeah.
That's why I started calling it the special edition, the big bag edition.
Big edition.
Anytime you pay over the base amount, yeah, you know. So.
I didn't pay over the base amount. Hell, I've got that shit on sale. I'm a cheapie, so I plays for cheaps, not for keeps. So, yeah, cause I'm a JRPG head, so I'm going back in my JRPG bag because I do have a Xbox.
Every time I think of JRPG, every time you mention it, I think of Boogie calling that mage shit.
Yeah.
The shaking titty syndrome.
Right?
Yeah.
That's like exactly that video that Charisse posted. You like, what is this? Like
the weed.
Like a 12-year-old's dream right here.
Yep. Get out.
Anything else?
Not just yeah, that's it. I haven't really been playing anything.
You muted again, lady.
Can you hear me?
No, lady.
Oh, why? Here? Why?
You hitting some button. Something's messing up.
You gotta be.
I gotta be hitting something because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Now I can hear you.
Back now.
But I'm moving my mouse, which is a razor. Okay, and then it's like my sound is not working. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to figure it out. In this portion of the show, I would like to, for our first time guests, I always like to, talk and get to know the person that we're interviewing. So, Robin, I have a few questions for you. I know you have them. I had gave them to you before, so I'm just gonna ask you, and then you just say what you feel. Introduce yourself, just in case people don't know you.
Hi, my name is Robin. I'm also known as RobsAGeek on GRG, and that's also my PSN and my Xbox name as well. So, I'm not a content creator, so I don't do streams.
But you are a gamer, though. But you are.
Yeah, I'm a gamer. Yeah.
That's important, right?
Yep.
All right, that's cool. So, how did your love of gaming started?
Probably when I was a kid. Well,
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably when I was a kid. My cousin had the Atari.
Ooh.
I'm aging myself, so.
Hey, that's right. I played Atari too. Hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
You good? You straight?
So. Yeah, I'm an old cat lady. Just to let y'all know. Yeah, started playing. I started playing the Smurfs game, and I fell in love. Then my mom got me the original Nintendo for Christmas, and that's all she wrote.
Playing ever since.
Yep.
Okay, so do you have a preferred console, or you just all around?
I would say I'm all around, but I mostly like Nintendo. So.
Okay,
little Switch game.
My question is, my next question is how impactful is the gaming community to you?
It's very impactful. I'm glad to be here, especially with women, seeing more women into it. Yeah, ladies. Okay.
That's right.
Seeing more women, and especially seeing more Black women out there, because it's always been white male dominated for years. So I'm glad that we are being in lead roles.
Well, you know what I think? I've always been on the mindset that we've been here. We've just been silent about it. Like, and not to the forefront. Because, you know, in most communities, I know growing up in my community, it was like taboo. And why are you still playing those games? Like, for just, you know, it was okay for my brother to do it, but not so much for me. But it's just speaking to my own experience. But my bad, continue.
Yeah, that's the same with any like male dominated industry, like the comics, I'm in the anime, and so on and so forth. Like, oh, why are you watching that? Like, oh, that's a girl anime. Why are you watching that? I'm like, they kill the people. What you talking about? Like, oh, you just watching this, or you playing this to get with the guys. I'm like, I've been doing this shit before you was born, sir. So what is you talking about? I know games and anime older than you. So what is you talking about?
Dang. It be like that sometimes. It be like that. It's always, I guess, when we expose ourselves as gamers in a positive light, the first thing, you know, people will be like, so why are you playing? Or are you playing for your own boyfriend? Or are you getting this for your brother? Or, you know, something with that effect. And I also, yes, it is tough at the beginning, but, you know, we got to let people know, like, we are like here and we do the damn thing.
Especially since my name is RobsAGeek. People think, oh, I'm a dude. Because my deep manly voice. And, or like, oh, you playing on your man game? I'm like, no, hell, I'll turn dudes into some games, so I don't know what you're talking about. So, but yeah, it is what it is.
Okay. All right. What are your top 5 games / series?
Okay. As I said, I'm a JRPG head. The Persona series is my favorite series. I am happy that it's being on everything now, like PC, Xbox, Switch. The Switch player's been crying for Persona 5 for years, so they got the good Persona on there. So, well, all of them are good, but they got like the best one so far on there. So, the second series, Destiny, like, even though we say it's been dry and stuff, like, Destiny 2 is in my heart. Like, my friends, like, my clan are people that I consider as friends. Like, I play with their kids. We sit up there and chit chat and everything. So.
I'm curious, what's your power level?
Like 15, 60 something. I don't know, because I haven't been playing in a minute. I'll probably have to check it. Okay. I'm a hunter main. I do have all 3 characters, but I mainly play the hunter because I don't feel like going through story mission. Honestly.
Got it. You're like the only hunter. Well, I think I know another hunter.
He's a hunter too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think majority of us in the clan play all 3 characters, but
what clan you in?
Oh my god, this damn name. My clan is Hoo Ha Ha Ha. Hoo Ha for short. Oh no, I did not name it. The men's name. They did not know what Hoo Ha means when they named it at the time. I'm like, crazy. You know what that means, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I know I asked because I said it in GRG. They were like, "What is all women?" I'm like, "No, fool. I just told you the full name. It's just Hoo Ha for short." But
Ooh, ha ha ha. That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's silly. It's like, and my guy E Rice, he said that like it's mainly to make people laugh, like, and it gave y'all a chuckle, didn't it? So. But yeah, it's that's the name of the clan.
Okay. Any other games that takes your heart?
The Tales of series.
The Telltale? The Walking
No.
Dead?
I can't do The Walking Dead. I'm a punk. I'm a wuss. I can't do the zombies and stuff and the horror games. So I can't do the Resident Evil. So but it's Tales of like currently the latest one is Tales of Arise. That's a JRPG franchise. It's similar to
CHAREECE play that too.
Yeah. It's now see why she ain't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But yeah, it's a series. It's similar to like, well, not the gameplay, but it's similar like Final Fantasy. They're not connected unless it's like a direct sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a different world, different characters, everything. I think I played. I'm not sure how many I played so far, but Tales of Grace, Tales of Arise, and is excellent. Play it if you into RPGs. Play it. Tales of Grace Stuff and the Tales of not to Rise. Tales of the Abyss are at my heart. Those are like my favorite. Tales of the Abyss is mainly with the story and how this guy was like a complete spoiled asshole and rise above his assholeness to be a hero. So
Okay.
Yep. So
All right.
Pretty familiar with the Tales series, you know.
Yeah, the Tales series. Okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah, it's
Okay.
Tales of.
Tales of. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else? My
So,
son mentioned it.
You said so far. You said Persona, Destiny 2, and the Tales of. I'm definitely
the Tales of series. Yeah, it's JRPGs.
Yeah.
And Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is a comfort game that I play on the Switch, and I played it on other systems. I think the Wii one, the City Folk, is like dear to my heart because that's the first one that I played and the first one that I fell in love with. And like I am disappointed with the Switch version. And yeah, because I played the DS version all the way to the current version now.
So you're very familiar with that.
Yeah, and like I'm very disappointed in it because like I could play like I think there's more content in the 3DS version than the Switch version. So granted, it's a good game and it's fun. Like I could go catch a fish for a squirrel. I could give I could do this, and I could give them a fox some money to buy a painting, and I'm good to go. I can set up my town how it the way I wanted it to look. But it's like I said, it's so much content in the later games, and compared to the Switch game, and that's very disappointing. So, especially now since we're in the 2-year mark. But again, it's a fun game. Like just something to chill with, talk to your neighbors, have fun with, change your town and everything. Go fishing. Let's see.
You got one more.
One more? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Me and my son just talked about this. I would say Saints Row. The Saints Row series.
So are you excited for the new one?
Yes, I am. Me and D excited. I might get it on the Xbox just to play with her. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I know people don't like 3. Some people don't like 3, but 3 is my favorite.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, so I know people don't like that. It's just that it's so wild.
Two is
it's real wild.
Yep. I just started playing 2 because I was playing it with D. So like it's like $2 on the Xbox.
Wow.
So I'm like $2.
Yeah, I think I saw that they said that they're having like a sale on all the Saints Row stuff too. I guess because this month it comes out, so they probably trying to get eyes on stuff.
Yeah, because I just well, I bought it the last time it was on sale. So like I said, me and D played it together a couple of times. and I played a little bit on my own, and like it's just very fun. And I am excited for the new game to come out, and it's going back to the roots and not that space age flying shit that the superhero shit they try to do.
I know
on four.
That was trash.
It was trash. I try to give it a chance, and I'm like, I don't want to do this shit because like that's the only game that I like driving in, because I don't really like driving at all. But that's the only game that I love driving in, because like the driving is smooth, and like I like to listen to the radio. I like to listen to them songs.
Okay. All right then. Okay, I have one more question for you before we get to the topics, y'all.
Okay.
What is your favorite food?
Damn.
Got one.
I'm in Chicago. It's hard.
I know.
I'm going to say, I'm not sure if this pronounced right, is pho or pho?
Pho. Oh my god.
Pho or pho. Yeah.
That shit's good.
Pho. But it's amazing, bro.
It stands for fucking good.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. All right. I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure that if you're new here, press that subscribe button. And if you already been here, thank you for coming back. Make sure you share, you let the people know what we doing here. We do it every Saturday morning. Shout out to Pragmatic Eagle, Mr. Kima. Hey, Double D. Sir X-Man, how you feeling? I hope you feeling better.
Snob.
Ham Solo 05 Gaming, thank you for coming through. Let me see. KO3 Black Truth, thank you for coming through. Megatron, ain't seen you in a minute.
I know, right?
But I know, right? But it's good to see you. Let me see who else. I didn't want to miss anybody. Other Zinc who asks questions before he says good morning.
Right.
Thank you for coming through. Let me see who else. Mitchie is the first one there. Day one. Baron, J67 in the building. Raven, ain't that your sister? Not your sister? That's Raven's not your sister, right? No, not no. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Raven 3300. Welcome to Grown Women Gaming. And I guess that's everybody right now. So I just want to do like a quick just a quick peek on what's going on with EVO this year. Is this weekend, and I sent you ladies a link of what they're playing. Are you guys into EVO? Are you excited? Is there anybody in particular that you want to see in the tournament? And I can let anybody wants to speak on it. That's okay. Y'all can start.
You want to jump in, Boogie? You don't mind, or you want to go?
Oh no, it's not my type of thing.
Okay. So
it's enough for her, dog. It's enough for her.
I love fighting games, so I love watching EVO competitions. I especially loved it back when in the Killer Instinct days when I was playing KI pretty heavy. But the list of games they're showing this year, they're showing like 9 titles or having tournaments with 9 titles. So what it's like, Tekken 7, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Guilty Gear Strive, Skullgirls, King of Fighters, 15, Grand Blue Fantasy, Melty Blood, I believe it is, and then Street Fighter 5 Championship Edition. And it's gonna be like the way they're doing it this year is like they're trying to broaden the scope of it. I think Sony owns EVO now. I think they purchased it, so now they're trying to broaden it. And it's going to be on I think across several different channels on Twitch. So I'm definitely going to probably check out a few games. My favorite one out of the list of games will be Street Fighter. It's always very competitive. So yeah, I definitely check it out. It's going to be interesting to see how it's going to be now that it's back in person after being away for a couple of years, considering the state of the world. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. For sure.
Are you excited for 6 that's about to come out?
Say that again?
Are you excited for the new one that's coming out?
Street Fighter 6? Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh yeah, day one, easy. Especially since it's coming to Xbox. Back on Xbox. I hope they do a marketing campaign. That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting that as soon as that drops. As soon as it drops, I'm copping. So yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Robin, is this something that you get into, or it's a no for you?
It's a no for me. Like, I don't really play fighting games like that. I'm more of a weeb, so as you can see, nothing but JRPGs for me.
Who picked this topic? No.
Yeah,
I did.
Y'all, because y'all like fighting games. I mean, but like for me, I haven't played fighting games since like arcade days. Those are the times.
The last time we played a fighting game is when we was in Nashville.
Basically.
Yes. But what I was alluding to was that like when I played fighting games, it was more like when I was younger, arcade type stuff. Like I was never really good at it on a controller. So, and we definitely weren't. My mom was definitely not buying me no fucking, special controller for fighting games. So yeah.
For me, I'm looking at. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see Guilty Gear Strive and Skullgirls Second Encore. That's what I want to see.
I like Skullgirls.
Skullgirls is a good fighting game.
That's fun.
The whole list is good. The only one this kind of got me a little bit on pause is Dragon Ball Fighter Z, because that game can get a bit spammy. You know? That's about the only thing. But the other ones, they're very competitive. All of them. You know, I'm surprised. I ain't gonna get into it. So many other fighting games, but. You know what? These 9 titles I think is enough to draw a decent crowd, because all these games are pretty popular. So,
I'm rooting for Sonic Fox. I think he's doing Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I think he's doing Mortal Kombat or Guilty Gear. One of the two, I'm assuming, but I'm rooting for Sonic Fox. So I hope he wins and he's gonna kick ass. But that was just my small little personal segment on, EVO. And I hope everybody that's in EVO, please have fun. Please be safe. Please wear a mask. And that's important. Next topic is, you wanted to say something?
I had one last thing with EVO.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all didn't know, today, I believe, is the final round. I think. They should usually end it today. So what I'm saying is going to be all day, should end this evening.
Oh, okay.
Just FYI.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, cool. I'm Blizzard, the new Blizzard Overwatch 2 game. It's a free to play game now, and they're charging for skins, which is normal, right? You get a couple of bucks, you spend a couple of bucks, you get, a special skin. It's floating that there are Mystic skins that cost as much as $44.99 and as little as between 30 and 40.
Fuck not.
Okay, can I finish?
I'm sorry.
All right. No, I'm cool. I know that was. I was just. It's just between $30 and $40 for these Mystic skins. It's not, and it's not even the whole package. It could be pieces of individual skins that goes on your character. So my question for you, lady.
Go ahead. You said it. I'll let you finish. Go.
Dang.
The question for you ladies.
The question for you ladies is, what's too much for a skin? Are you going to plan to play Overwatch 2? And how do you feel about this pricing of this particular skin for this game? Let's go with Robin.
Go Robin.
No, absolutely not. $45 for a single skin.
$24.99 for legendary skins, $9.99 for charm weapons. And they got cosmetic bundles starting at $5, $20, and $30.
Nah, that's too much. I understand if it's a pack or a DLC pack for a bunch of skins, but nah, absolutely not. I would pay $45, that much money for a freaking skin, so my character can play with a hula hoop or whatever. Nah, that's not it.
Okay, they gonna get if you play Overwatch 2, you gonna get you gonna wear the skins they come with. Basically,
whatever is not gonna change my play. It's not gonna make me play any better. I still gonna play trash. So
at least you gonna look good doing it though.
Like shoot, my character look cute. I'm like, damn, she trash, but she look kind of cute.
I understand that. What about you, Delilah?
Oof, man. Wow, that's
You was
expensive.
ready.
That was expensive. Well, no, because you said what's gonna cut you off on before was that the fact that you said it's $45 a skin, but then you broke it down.
No, mystics.
45
There's levels to this shit.
So so $45 for mystics.
Yeah, at the most.
Which are the best skins, but that's still
right. That's the cost of a game. So what I'm getting at is this: you got, even when you break it down, you did $24.99 for something, and you said $9.99 for something else, then you got $45 for a skin. It's like, now can you play? Can you just play?
Sorry, go ahead.
Can you just play the game and unlock the skin, or you have to purchase the skin in order to obtain it?
You used to be able to. I don't know if they're doing something different this time around, but
because I'm type of player with these type of games, with the free to play, whole, y'all already know. We had this conversation all the time. I'm type of players. I don't spend money on it. I think I've done that a few times with Destiny, but that was it. Like I don't really care too much about what my character look like. For me, I'm a gameplay first type person. Aesthetics, I can get past aesthetics. Unless y'all start trolling me and saying I look like crap, then I'm like, okay, let me get something. But it's one of those things to where it's not something that does it for me. Like I don't have to have a skin. But that's just me. I know some people love to customize their character and all of this. But man, that pricing is something else. I mean, that's the cost of a total cost of a game for just an aesthetic, a look. It's. I mean, you're not getting new fireballs. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting no new bullets. Like you're not getting it's just, to me, it's just purely cosmetic, and for it to be that expensive is just it's like wow. Like I just didn't know that's how the industry. I mean, I had some idea of that's how the industry is, but this is that's extreme to me. That kind of price. That's extreme.
I haven't seen that a lot lately with pricing for skins and stuff like
just
that.
Skins, what happened? Skins used to be like $4.99. Like for instance,
I think they're trying to test the market. Honestly, I think they're trying to see how much people are gonna pay for, because we all know how economics works. It's gonna be however much the market will bear. So if people are paying that, then that's what the price is gonna be. Hopefully there aren't a lot of people that pay for it so that they come down. But I really think they're just trying to test to see how much people are going to pay. Because I think anything over $20 for a skin, and not and it has to just be more than a skin to me. It has to be like the character along with weapons and stuff like that. You get like a package for $20.
You gotta give me more than just right.
Yeah, like
you can't just be a person and that's it. Like
because Apex has that, like they be having packages when they're with the different character on there. They got multiple skins and weapons and stuff, and skins for weapons and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like how much? But see, that's it. Like how much is that? How much is the skin for? If you compare the pricing to another game, like for me, I've seen skins and I've seen stuff where you could buy a collection of points and then you spend those points on skins. Like I've done that with Halo Infinite. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm gonna get these 1,000 points and I'm gonna get this and this. I don't feel like I'm spending, I guess it's a mental thing. I don't feel like I'm spending a whole lot of money because I got 14 items for these points I got. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting more bang for the buck. So that's why I'm like, for one skin, that's why I had to clarify. Like, is this? Are you talking about a breakdown of skins? And then you're like, okay, no, it's a mystic, and I'm like, okay, well, this is. I mean,
okay, but $10 for a weapon charm for $10. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's too much.
Sounds like they're trying to make this game DOA.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, because if I play Overwatch, I ain't paying for not a Nance skin because I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair because with Overwatch 1, you had to get loot boxes. You had to pay for loot boxes
too.
It was bad.
It was like a slot machine
because you don't know what you're getting in the box, right? You just buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would assume they will have loot boxes in this game too. And you got to spend, and now if I want to get me like a raw, Mercy skin, it's going to probably cost me like $25. Yeah. I don't think I spend more than $10 on a skin. And then like in a Call of Duty case, it would be like a $10. It will be a skin and a bunch of other stuff, I
was gonna ask y'all about that because I know y'all play Apex pretty heavy. So like, how do y'all do when you purchase your skins in Apex? What is that experience like? I mean, do they still do the points thing, or is it just you see the skin, if you want it, you buy it, and then and how much is that?
It's a lot of if you see the skin and you want it, you buy it. Like they have. It's like Fortnite where you have skins that rotate in and out of the store. Yeah. Then you can also roll the dice with packs. It's like a loot box. They have one of those too. But you get loot boxes as you play. Okay. So you always have a chance to get, higher items
unlock
and stuff like
some of that stuff without spending money.
Right. Without spending money. And then if you buy the battle pass, you typically get certain loot boxes, and as you progress through the battle
season,
pass, you'll get stuff as well. So it's more on Fortnite, which I like their model. I've talked about them a lot. Like I check their store because there'll be stuff coming in and out, rotating in and out, and you can just, if you see it, you like it, you buy it. That's it. Right. Like I'd rather have it like that.
Yeah. Anyway, Fortnite, you can like buy like a set of skins for like about $20-$30, and it'd be like the whole season of skins.
Yeah, I don't even think I've seen anything for $30. I think the highest I've seen is 25, but it's like not
a whole set.
Skin. Yeah, it's like
it's a whole set.
It might even be 2 characters, cars, all kinds of stuff wrapped up in that $25. It's usually not just the one person, but usually those $25 ones are like DC or Marvel related or some IP that got to get their money too.
And I also think they might take advantage of kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like kids love skins. Like my son play Fortnite. He play all the other battle royales, but like he know better. Like, like if it's not free, don't do it.
Yeah.
Well, like the good thing about Xbox is they have a ton of parental controls, right? Yeah. So like I have it set up for my daughter where she can't buy anything without asking me. Nothing. Yeah.
That's how I have mine.
When she want free game, she got to ask me. But I talked about it last week, I think. I put her on that Fortnite crew, and anything beyond that, you better be doing chores if you want anything extra beyond that. So okay. Well, Overwatch is tripping.
Yes, they are.
It's a whole lot.
And for 40, that skin better be damn near clean, and I don't think it is.
That skin better be shooting for me. Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't think it is.
I better be wearing the skin. That
right.
Shit. That's an
outfit. Better be doing Matrix, dodging bullets and shit like that. It better be giving some type of advantage, like 40 hours.
Yeah, I better be able to cosplay.
And this also the $45 is the total cost of all those pieces, right, lady?
Yeah.
So
I'm good. They not gonna catch me paying $10 for a charm. I refuse. All right, I'm gonna go to the next topic, y'all. Logitech did some, I don't know, to me it's sus. So
wait, hold sus how?
I don't know, man. Everybody don't. Okay, Logitech and Tencent announced their partnership to advance handheld cloud gaming, and Tencent is got a little bit of hand in every pot.
And go ahead. Hang on, I'm gonna reserve my thought until. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's okay, Delilah. How about you discuss it and tell us how you feel about the Logitech Tencent collaboration?
I'm not gonna go too deep, of course, but it's interesting. It's like, okay.
Explain what's happening first.
I'll try. Well, yeah. Go ahead, lady. Explain what's happening, host.
Oh, okay. So they announced a partnership with cloud gaming to bring cloud gaming to the market later in the year. All right. They're trying to work on a new device. I think it's trying to compete with Steam Deck and Backbone and all those. And it is like, as the leading global platforms for game developing, publishing, and operations, Tencent's been in the forefront, and I want your guys' opinions about it as far as a consumer base, as a consumer. Are you interested, or would you research it more? Is it a no-go? That's what I'm trying to say. Delilah, you ready?
Yeah. So for me, I'm a little nervous. This makes me a little nervous because Tencent, like you said, they got their hands in a lot of different things. And so it reminds me of like a Disney Plus situation. You know how when Disney had their stuff on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
I just look at it as like, what's preventing them from being like, we're gonna take all the content that we own and we're gonna put it over here in our stream service, and then y'all gotta pay us the other streaming services will have to pay them for the content. So it's like, I could see this growing into something that's growing into what we think anytime you see Tencent acquiring another company, right? It's like, I could see it growing into something that's very competitive for all the other streaming services like Stadia, xCloud, and whatnot. And so that's what I think about, because right now I'm really enjoying access to my Game Pass games. I'm really enjoying that. So if Tencent all of a sudden say, well, look, we own this, and this, we can put it over here, and we got our own device, and we can put our see, I think deeply like that as far as like what could possibly happen, the fact that they own so much. Because we know in the past, like especially with the past 6 months, last year, they was buying a company every 3 days. And it's like the regulation guidelines for them are completely different. And it's not like they're a U.S. company. You know what I mean? They was acquiring a company literally every 3 days. If you go and you look at GameIndustry.biz, you can literally see every time they would acquire a new studio for this game, that game, trying to get a majority shareholder in this company or investing in this startup. Like, they are constantly building their portfolio. So I'm like, yo, they trying to be Disney. You know what I mean? They're trying to be this. So.
But it's not the same because Disney is us, right? So I'm always iffy when it's not a company in the U.S. controlling U.S. IPs.
Like I said, these people, the competition, and I'm just speaking from a consumer perspective. The competition need to pay attention. Should be paying attention. Basic is what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Especially Stadia.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna say, like, we know what happened with Stadia. It's like where they had their exclusive studios, they closed exclusive studios, and they decided to kind of invest in their infrastructure instead, and we just focus on third party because they found out real quick how expensive it is, right? And so we already know what Microsoft is doing as far as like their acquisitions. They already announced the whole Activision, Blizzard, so on and so forth. So it's like, man. And then you got Sony with the Bungie. It's like it's a whole lot happening. But it's like, are people really paying attention to what Tencent is doing? We've been saying, like, I know we've talked about it on this show several times. It's like people it kind of go over their head, like just how much they're investing in the gaming space. Between them and Embracer Group, it's like they own almost everything, fam. So just pay attention.
Sure didn't Phil say like or hint toward the fact that one of the main reasons why they wanted to buy Activision was so someone like Tencent couldn't come in and buy them.
Yeah, I mean,
because then it's not just the layer of them owning it. It's the now you have how would that work, having a company, because Tencent is located in China, right?
I think so. I believe they're a China-based company.
How would it look for a Chinese company to be working with our military to make a Call of Duty game? Like, that's a no-no. You know what I mean? So, like, there's other things behind that besides this company owns this company. Because if you think for 1 second that they aren't going to have that privileged information, you're mistaken.
Yeah,
so
China is based in.
Tencent
is based in is a China-based company. And they have huge investment pool, like, and it's incredible. Like, if you look at the pure market share, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Even with Microsoft, you know, if the Activision Blizzard deal go through, that would still only put them in third place. It's not like it's putting that, like, with that deal, when and if that deal go through. You know what I mean?
Saw HBO merge with Discovery, so I don't hear shit about
we just saw that
buying Activision Blizzard because that is a huge merger. Huge. They had 2 separate services. Activision doesn't even have their own service. That would be like if Microsoft bought Sony. Essentially, that's what that would be like. So if Discovery and HBO are able to merge, then there should be no problem with Microsoft buying Activision, because, like you said, they're not even going to be. They still are not going to be the leader in the industry as far as owning, a bunch of different companies.
So for me, just to bring it all back, the Tencent and Logitech thing is very interesting, because this is opening the door for them to create their own hardware.
Yep.
That's going to tie to a streaming service. And this is like kind of the best underhanded way to do it, because Logitech known for creating good hardware. I mean, I got a Logitech, like, mouse, and I mean, I use their products already. I got a Logitech, that's the darn camera I'm using.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like
watching us right now.
Hey, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Waving like I'm on camera.
Right.
Yeah, that's a Logitech.
You know what I'm saying? So that's I mean, it's
because if you think they're not paying attention to that data, they are folks. Which is why when I watch a video on Instagram, it shows Delilah that video. Hey, you might like this video. Or it shows Lady, hey, you might like this video, because it knows that we talk to each other, so y'all may like the same shit.
Basically, and then like, you know how you browse the internet and you like, I'm searching for espresso machine. You know what I'm saying? Right. So everywhere I go to, not even
search it. I swear to God, we'll be talking about it, and it'll be in there like.
Like y'all be watching everything, fam.
Yeah,
but
man,
those cookies. But
yeah, like if you aren't going to every site and clicking on the cookie manager and telling them only needed cookies, you are fucking up.
Yes,
okay,
for sure.
They trying to.
I know it's tedious, but you really need to do it.
Yeah. Like no, not this, that.
Yep, it's strictly necessary.
Strictly necessary. That's it.
But then we'll be all up in your business.
What do you?
I just want to wait. With the Logitech, Tencent, I just want to see where it goes.
We know where it's going. Right. I know where it's going.
I want to see more information on it. But it seems like they were trying to bring more competition to the field, and I want to see what they do.
For me, because they own so much, man. You really like Unreal Engine, right? Like Epic, like they have Ubisoft. Like they trying to, y'all. This, yeah.
They trying to
pay attention. That's all. Just pay attention. Like, and that's why it trips me out. Like how, like, you know, the Twitterverse is like they so soft on Tencent. It's like that's what it feels like to me.
Right.
It's
y'all
like,
so worried about Microsoft
and Sony,
Activision, and it's like y'all not paying attention to this lying, stalking you from the
exactly.
Grass,
like we the Giselle, he looking like
you been watching. He got them shoulders ready. You know what I mean?
Tend to me.
Exactly. So
okay. Speaking of Microsoft and Activision, I'm going to switch to topics. Let me see. Let me pop it up real quick. Okay. People were saying, okay, this was a note that the FTC. They heard about something, Microsoft acquiring Activision Blizzard. So the FTC or the European Commission aka the big ones. But for the deal to go through for the Activision Microsoft deal, it have to be approved by almost 20 regulators from all over the world. And Brazil had an issue with it. They feel like they're open to their transparency, but there just being some issues. Like, I feel, how can I say this without they want to make sure that the acquisition doesn't make the shooting landscape one-sided, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So during this week, a lot of social media presence was focused on Microsoft and Activision being a bully, and like people realize that even though Call of Duty is a big game, that people think that they can replicate the success of it. So I would like to hear your ladies' opinion about it. Also, Sony believes that if Xbox owns Call of Duty, that it could influence gamers' purchases of their hardware. If I said that correctly. What are your guys' opinions? How do you feel? Do you feel like Xbox is being bullied? You feel like Sony being crying right now? You can also plead the fifth, ladies. You can also plead the fifth. Pleading the fifth is an acceptable answer. So I will go with our guest first.
You on the spot?
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, mainly like everybody been talking about all these acquisitions. I felt a certain type of way about all these acquisitions until Delilah broke it down from a dev standpoint. I understand that. With the, cause I'm not excited for like all these multi-billion dollar companies spending all this money while people are struggling. So that's what I'm thinking so far. But she broke it down as a dev standpoint, like, hey, people could get paid. Finally get paid, because like looking at the issues with Blizzard and all these other companies, like people not getting paid, the harassment, then you got the crunch time. So long as these people getting their money, that's cool. With the question at hand, like, people gonna play on what they're gonna play on. It don't matter what game. Like if they do, when it finally goes through, people gonna play what they play on. Like, it's Call of Duty. Like like with anything that comes out every year, like sports games or whatever, they gonna play it on that system regardless. Because like, even though I have all three, I mainly play on the PlayStation because that's why all my friends are. That's why all my family are. The same thing, and I'm also a JRPG, so I'm gonna play Nintendo. I'm gonna go wild on the games are. Like, I just got an Xbox, so I'm new to Xbox. So
welcome. It's always lovely over here. I ain't gonna hold you.
Eating over here. I don't know about everybody else, because I'm eating good.
Plenty.
Yep.
Okay. What about you, Elle?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We joked about it and stuff like that. I feel like Sony essentially gave a huge slap in the face to Bungie, right? Because they just bought Bungie to make them a first-person shooter, but then in their rebuttal, they basically say no one can make a shooter like Call of Duty. So it's like,
wow, they said that,
yeah. So they're like, it's like irreplicable, like no one can make a game. So it was just like,
Call of Duty already has a ton of competition. Like, they already
competition.
There's a lot of competition.
Right? Yeah. And I don't know, like, it definitely and it's funny because they were the only one essentially. Like if you read through all the other companies, like everyone is like, yeah, you know,
no big deal, it's fine.
Right, right, it's all right, it'll be good.
Right.
And Sony is like, no,
don't do it.
Keep it from me.
Don't do it.
Right, and like they pretty much only cite Call of Duty. Like,
but meanwhile, they just bought Destiny. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Right. You just bought Destiny to build you
pot
a
calling
game
the kettle
with Call of Duty, right? And then now you're like, oh, we can't handle this, right? So I don't know. And they still have the marketing deal for like the next 3 years, I think, for the next Call of Duty. So it's like, I don't know. It gives you a lot of lead time. And then they were talking about, you know, how like it was going to affect Game Pass and how, you know, hard it is, you know, for them to be able to keep up. They were like, you know, it's like going to take them years. And I'm just like, that's because you were slow.
I'm about to find this official statement. I'm about to find the statement on what it was actually.
Yeah, because I put it in, I put it in chat and stuff like that when it was happening. So
I gotta find the actual statement because that's a little. They said, wow.
Yeah, wow. It was pretty bad to me. It was like, I don't know. Like I said, sorry.
I'm sorry. They just killed the service for Killzone. They last Killzone, and people have been crying out for like another Resistance, another SOCOM, another. With a shout out to my cousin, he loved that damn game. Another Mag, like you had shooters and you killed them all, and you basically killed them all.
Yeah, and then they like complained about Game Pass and how it was gonna like essentially, you know, make more people go to Xbox for Game Pass and how it's gonna take them like years to catch up or whatever. But I'm just like, you had the opportunity to follow suit. Wow. You definitely had the opportunity to follow suit, but you chose to not do that. So now you're like complaining about someone who continue to progress right in the field, and like what are you crying about because you didn't take those necessary steps as well? I don't know. It did feel
so basically they just sounded salty, right? Everybody else was like, oh yeah, no problem, no big deal. And they
sound real salty.
I get it.
Because they're not getting a piece of the pie, right? Like all these other companies are potential pieces of the pie for Game Pass and whatnot, right? Like, and Sony is the only one who will not be getting a piece of that pie. So they, you know, they're upset. But I don't know.
I think it's like this. If you're
the landscape is changing, and Sony is mad that the landscape is changing.
Well, that's a dim
problem. They were slow to react. They were slow to react to the change of times, and that's why they're upset. That's a dim problem, because now you got the loyal fan base feeling like they're being undervalued because they're not getting the games that they want. I don't know. Do they feel undervalued? Because I feel like no one is saying shit.
No, they're saying it, but maybe not the way you want them to say it. But I always say that, like, if you have a passion for something, in this case, video games, make sure you touch all the shit. Don't just touch one of the shits, because you're only getting a small portion of what's really going on. And people have to realize that their business moves is not going to be revolved around what you choose your console on. Because if you make more money expanding to different platforms, or you have studios that are acquiring your favorite franchise, that's a you problem. If you're upset about it, that's a you problem. You have to adapt to the landscape of gaming, and it's been changing, especially with COVID. It really changed. So if you think like buying one plastic box is going to be okay with you for the landscape, that's what's going on in gaming, then you're going to be left behind, and you're not going to be playing the games that you want, and then you're going to end up being crying, and then y'all going to spend all day on the spaces just talking shit.
Well, just buy a PC. Just buy a PC. Straight.
But buy a PC,
But see, not everything go on PC either. Like you some stuff on Switch don't ever land on PC.
Right.
Some stuff on PlayStation don't ever land on PC. Some stuff on Xbox don't ever land on PC. So,
but I don't know. So like then that tells me, is it an entitlement issue? Like, do people need to realize that you are going to have to go wherever it's going to give you the best value?
Right.
You gotta go wherever.
I mean, that's in every industry. Because my car ain't gonna have the same features as your car. You know what I'm saying? Your phone ain't got the same features as my phone and vice versa. You see what I'm saying?
But it's, I guess what I mean is
the apps.
You have to be content with that, right?
And I'm good with it.
You have to be okay with that. And I feel like people come on and cry about stuff not being on the system that they have because they cannot get multiple systems, or they're crying because they're not getting something for free, which is like crazy to me. I don't understand why everyone thinks that they're supposed to have, you know, this steak dinner with lobster, mac and cheese, and everything for like $5. You know, like I don't know. Yeah,
I wouldn't even trust that $5.
Yeah, you know what I mean though. Like they want the world for like cheap. Like you're not getting that.
That's
like,
not how it works.
That's not how it works. Like people crying about the prices of the games and stuff. Like, don't buy it.
Right.
Like, wait for a sale.
Right. But they want to be able to have it right then. But it's like that's like
either you wait or you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta
hit that backlog if that's a problem.
Yeah,
like I said, I wait for a sale. I even post sales when it's available. I'm not gonna sit up here and cry about a game. Like I said, I'm a Nintendo head. They barely had put their shit on sale.
Yeah, they
like I gotta catch them. Like Pokemon, I gotta catch them all.
Yeah, I just, you know, kind of similar. You know, if there's a game that's coming out, I don't want to buy it. You know, day one retail, I block the word on Twitter, so I won't get any information about the game, and I'll just play something else until I'm ready to buy it. You know, until I'm ready, until I feel like it's a justifiable price, or until I feel like the reviews and the content justify what I'm spending for that said game. So. Yeah, people are becoming more and more smarter, and then it's like, you know, Game Pass has afforded a lot of people to try games before they buy them and stuff like that. So, I mean, they like you said, the industry has changed. You know, so it's either adapt or not. Basically,
get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, because I
ain't gonna say that part.
The negativity with the entitlement of what people should be having on their games and then with their consoles is just. Maybe I'm getting older, but it's ridiculous at this point. It doesn't matter where Call of Duty is gonna be on, or whatever game Activision is gonna have on the roster. I can play it anywhere, and that's like the best thing for me, because I go where the game goes, not just the other way around.
Imagine all that on cloud streaming everywhere, man. Oh my god, bro, it's a wrap.
Call of Duty on the Steam Deck, maybe.
Can't wait.
No. So
it's gonna be good. I mean, if you think about just a gambit, you know what I mean? That's why it's exciting. You know, so I understand. Just to bring this all back. You know, I understand the, you know, the concern. You know, as far as Sony feeling like, you know, the concern about like competition, but it's like you said, it's a problem on them, and they have to, as an industry, like they gotta adjust. It's not on anybody else. Even if you look, and like you said, other people, because you said it was Brazil, and how did it work? Brazil.
Let me reiterate the Brazil, because I think I had got that incorrectly, and R.L. Stein corrected me. So let me get the Brazil situation out the way. The Brazil thing was them asking all the game companies what they thought, and only Sony was very opposed to it.
Everybody else, every other company they asked was okay with it, except for okay.
Sony, everyone was cool with it, but Brazil hasn't. So that is the Brazil situation.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it'll remain to be seen, right? We'll see what happens. Basically,
it don't matter.
I leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. We'll see what happens, because we don't know. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen, right? It's one of those things we don't know.
Yeah, I just want people to understand that the way gaming used to be ain't what it used to be no more. And I guess old habits die hard in this case. And I need people to like expand their knowledge, and it can't just be always so Xbox versus PlayStation versus Nintendo.
You're talking about PC. Like the industry in general. Like, it kind of reminds me of that whole digital. Remember that back in a few years ago, the whole digital games versus physical games argument.
Yeah.
Oh, or the 2013 Always Online, or like it's just
or that we're renting games
right.
for Game Pass.
Yeah, I don't want to rent my games. It's just like what the game 3 hours and like saying I could just jump in there play
right, like Scorn about the beach.
You think Score is this short?
They say it's like 5 to 6 hours.
I'm not playing it anyway, but yeah.
They said it should be considered a AA game, not a AAA game.
I didn't see. The thing is, I never expected that game to be AAA game. It's a small team. It's not like it's it's not like a huge studio with significant budget and so on and so forth. I mean, reminds me of that game, the other game that I'm probably gonna try. What's it called? Bright Memory Infinite. I think it's called Bright Memory.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of that. Yeah. Like they got great production.
Like, you're expecting that to be AAA,
right?
You're mistaken.
Yeah, no, I don't expect that game to be AAA. Just like it's another game too, like High on Life. I don't expect that to be AAA.
Right.
It's just check your expectation. I don't understand why people. You can tell what's AAA because it be coming from the big names. You know what I mean? It'd be like your Microsofts and your EAs and your Take-Twos and your stuff like that. To me, it's evident like what's AAA these days. I mean, people try to put those smaller games into that category. It's unfortunate because you put a lot of pressure on those teams.
Okay. So at the end of the day, they were just crying.
Well, you got to think about it. It's when you look at what happens with that, you got all the people saying, okay, yeah, it's no big deal because they know how they're competing with Call of Duty and any of the Activision IPs, those other developers that possibly said something in this thing with Brazil. Whereas, if you look at Sony, if you think about it, if you look at it at face value and the surface layer, they're just looking out for their best interest of their company. They're trying to make sure that they can get their profits, and survive like any other company. So they're going to say what they deem is necessary that's beneficial to their wallet, basically. That's how I look at it. It's like you saying whatever you need to say to keep the ball rolling in your favor. And a lot of companies do that, but that's interesting how this was just on Front Street. And I'm surprised it even came out to the public because normally we don't see these things out in the public like this, like things that were said supposedly behind closed doors for like some sort of regulation prior to some sort of acquisition. Like normally you don't see this. It's kind of kept, either in a redacted document or like behind some sort of business agreement. You won't see like any public statements regarding stuff like this. So that's why I'm like, wow, this actually people are talking about this. Like this is a topic on people's podcasts because normally this don't even get out like that. So that's.
Well, just to touch on it as well, like it's calling the kettle black because like I'm going off. It's like a similar topic, but I'm going to another part of entertainment, like the anime industry. Mm-hmm. Just recently, Crunchyroll got the rights to just purchase Right Stuff. Right Stuff is another anime distributor.
Oh, they got a
distributor. So you have Crunchyroll, Funimation, and Right Stuff.
Don't Sony own all of them?
Yes, Sony own Crunchyroll. Sony own Crunchyroll and Funimation. Yeah. So now they have Right Stuff. That's another anime distributor. Mm-hmm. So, like
the hypocrisy. I see what you mean.
The hypocrisy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it's another episode of this acquisition. I just wanted to touch bases with that. I'm going to the next topic. TwitchCon, they got their dates last year. I mean, they got their dates for this year. It's in October. They don't have any masks as of what I saw. They are not having like no COVID vaccinations requirements, no mask requirements, and I don't know. People are somewhat upset because San Diego Comic-Con was last week, right? A couple of weeks ago, and they
last week, I think.
they enforced their masks to be on and to have, vaccination status.
Yeah.
So for Twitch to not do that as well made people feel a certain way. And also they upped the prices of the TwitchCon tickets for about $30 for the 3-day event.
TwitchCon is not even that good of an event for them to be wilding like this. Like, they definitely need to have mask requirements, because just about everybody I know who's been to any convention, even with mask requirements and
came back sick,
have come back sick. Lots of content creators have come back with COVID.
Now you got monkeypox.
State of emergency.
Right. We know people at conventions don't wash their hands. So
wash their ass.
Right. Exactly. So I'm gonna need some mandates in place. And then y'all got the nerves to be higher than D23 for your ticket prices. I'm like, y'all all the way tripping. I'm good. Don't need to go. I know it's nothing but a cash grab anyway. TwitchCon has always been a cash grab. The only benefit to TwitchCon was to be able to meet people that are on Twitch.
To build relationships.
Right. And it's definitely not worth I think like 300. No, more than
229. Right? That's for the no. That's for 3 days. 229 for 3 days.
Okay.
It's this whole shebang, and I think at the most was 189 for the whole shebang.
Like, how much was Lollapalooza? That's like just as much as Lollapalooza.
So with that, you get your badges, you get a free prize, you get a ticket to the party, to a random artist that you don't know who is going to be till you actually get there. So last time I went to TwitchCon, it was Lil Nas X and Logic and Green Day, I think. So
only got 12 minutes left, lady, just FYI.
Okay, I got you.
No, I actually have to go.
Oh, okay. You gotta go? You gonna do your shout outs? You wanna do your shout outs?
Sure. I don't know what to say now. Y'all can find me on Twitter. I'll try. I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna try to show you.
Yeah, don't even
Don't find me on Twitter. Yeah, I gotta go. Y'all know I got cruise next week. I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks too, so y'all not gonna see me until the end of August. And yeah, y'all be easy. I'm gonna miss y'all.
I'll miss you too.
Yeah,
I go drinking. So yeah, I gotta go get hair done and all that stuff. So.
Okay. All right then. Much love. Yeah. Thank you for hanging with us for a little bit.
Appreciate that.
But I know yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Talk to you
bye.
Later.
All right.
I'm telling you right now, I hope every future convention sees what Twitch do, because we cannot be that way. If y'all trying to open this back up, y'all gotta have some vaccination cards, statuses. It has to be masked on point. I hope E3 looks at this and see that they can improve on what they're doing, because ain't no way.
Not even happening this year.
No, next year. Didn't happen this year, but it's happening next year. So I want them to take a look to see what they're doing, because it don't since convention season started, it seemed like everybody been saying that they've been getting sick, and I've been hearing stories about people that been sick
and then still go. Oh my God.
And still quit. So I'm telling you right now, next convention I go to, I hope
masked regardless. I don't care.
Masked up regardless. Anybody around me got to be vaccinated. I'm not playing. It is too much, literally too much shit out here. And I'm not trying to get sick because someone chooses, knowing they're sick, and they chooses to go. Because I know it's going to be one person that way. So, and $299, y'all tripping.
That's a lot of money.
Lollapalooza was $350.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Before they passed.
Yeah, okay. That's expensive to me. Like, I mean, how many days? You said 3 days?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So technically, if you were to go to
normally,
E3, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say normally, because I've never been to a TwitchCon. So what do they have going on at TwitchCon? It's like, do you go and play games and they have tournaments and stuff like that? Like,
they have games, they have tournaments, they have booths, they have an artist alley where you if you're an artist and you want to display your work to sell. You can rent out a booth. You buy some stuff.
Yeah.
They have the concert on Saturday, which means that, in San Diego is going to be in the baseball stadium right by the convention center. So that's where they put the concert.
Are you going?
No.
Okay.
For what?
Well, I just know you've been before, so that's why.
I have been before, and I have been before, and I stopped streaming on Twitch like maybe a couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I can still warrant to go, but y'all ain't showing who y'all not doing back statuses. No, I'm not, because if everybody else is taking precautions with that, they should do the same. And to me, that sounds a little greedy and selfish, and I'm not doing it. And by the time Sunday hits, you ready to go, because you don't see everything, right? You don't see everything. You kind of like, it ain't like, it's not like E3. Mm-hmm. It's like you see everything within maybe 1 day and a half. So by Sunday, I don't be going. I'll go to the convention center to maybe pick up some stuff from Artist Alley, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So please be safe. If you guys want to, please be safe if you go on to TwitchCon, and just take care of yourself. Prepare, because it's out here, and I feel like a lot of Twitch streamers ain't really been vocal about this, and it just bothers me. So
that's interesting.
Yeah.
As someone who had COVID, that shit is nothing to sneeze about.
Yeah.
I was out of commission for 2 weeks, and granted, I am vaccinated. That shit did not bode well. I was like,
it is not it. Definitely not it.
So I'm just letting you know that's what it is. I guess that's all the topics I got. So if anybody got any tidbits, we do tidbits here, Robin. Like any recommendation, it could be a food, it could be a game, it could be a book, it could be anything, it could be a show, movie. It
could be anything.
I mean, it could be anything. Do you have any tidbits this week?
Like anime you want to recommend?
Yeah.
Anime. Let me see. What anime? I watched some weird shit lately, so I don't know if I want to recommend it.
Don't expose yourself now.
Yeah, no, like.
Recommend a game. It could be.
I would recommend a show.
Okay.
P-Valley on Stars. Please watch it.
Please
watch it. P-Valley.
I gotta get like a free trial, or like a couple of months or something.
Well, if it's your first time signing up for Stars, you can get like a couple of months for $1, like 6 months for $1, and then they'll charge you after. So you should check out Stars and see if they got something for you.
Yeah, because I want to watch P-Valley.
Yeah, because P-Valley. I don't know, man. I Twitter will fuck it up, but I'm just saying, P-Valley is like my show right now. And my tidbit is Sekiro. I've been dodging the game.
Sekiro.
I bought it on sale.
Sekiro.
How
do you pronounce it?
Sekiro.
Sekiro. Okay.
That's twice.
Yeah. So
Sekiro. That sounds hard, man. Yeah,
good
luck. Good luck. It ain't nothing like Elden Ring. Nothing like Elden Ring.
But I played Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, so
you probably straight. You probably straight.
Yeah, I'm straight. But that's all the tidbits for me.
I do have a recommendation.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do recommend Spy Family or Spy X Family.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's on Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's on anything else, but it's 12 episodes and it's really good, and it's
a nice short. That's pretty good because
it's short, and I think it's there's another season coming out now.
Oh, okay, so it's fairly new.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, it's new. I don't know if
is it one of those action based ones, or is it a drama based anime?
It's like it's a little bit of both. It's like well, it's more a comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a spy who has to infiltrate. It's like a spy during war times, and they have to infiltrate this country and try to get this guy to try not to start a war. So he has to have a whole family and get a daughter in school. So he adopts a daughter.
Well, you gotta tell the whole thing. You don't want to.
But I'm not going
watch
to. Yeah, but get his child in school. But it's a comedy and it's hilarious. So,
okay.
I
Spy
recommend
Family
it.
on Crunchyroll.
Spy Family. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I see we ain't got no questions, so
we actually do have one question, I think, but they didn't write it correctly, and it's from R.L. Stein, which is, could you talk about the Quest 2 going up $100 in price out of nowhere?
Did we talk about that last week?
I felt like we did, but I'm not sure. The Quest 2 going up in price. I've never seen it before. I'll just say that. It's going to be interesting to see how the market reacts to that, because I haven't ever seen. Usually with electronic devices, they usually go down in price. So this is weird that it's going up in price. I still want to get a Quest. Like I have the first Quest. This is the Quest 2, and I want the Quest 2, but at the same time, it's like I low key want the Quest 3 if it's coming down the pipe, if it's ever available, because I'm like, it's been so long. The Quest 2 has been out for a long time, and for them to increase the price on it, it makes me wonder about the state of Quest 3, if that's the name. I don't know. It's surprising. So
they went up another 100. Was not like a revision or anything.
No, they just increased the price of all the both models of the Quest 2. So
it was like $300, and that was like $400, 4 or 5. No.
I wait till the Quest 3.
I'm trying to hold off. Yeah. I'm trying to hold. I got the Quest. I'm trying to hold off. Plus, I haven't really been able to. I've been messing around with Steam Deck. I haven't jumped into VR in a long time. It's been a minute, so I don't know. I don't know. I need to jump in there and see what's new, but I don't know. I'm torn because I know that the technology in the Quest 2 is better, but is it so much better to where it's enough to justify the cost of is it the price increase? Not so much the increase, but is the technology better than Quest 1 for me to make that type of move? Is it just like a not that big of a increase to where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna keep what I got. It's good enough. What I got can play the majority of the game, so it's good enough. So I don't know. I do my research. I haven't really dug that deep into it because, like I said, I've been trying to low key wait on Quest 3 because I felt like the Quest 1 wasn't a big enough jump, but I don't know. That $100 increase actually kind of is making me feel like, dang, should I go ahead and get it before the price actually, before they actually go through? Because I don't even know if they announced the increase, but I don't think it has increased yet, is what I'm saying. They announced the increase, which is strange.
So get it now before they charge.
And I'm thinking maybe they're doing that to move inventory. I don't know.
But isn't it popular? Already?
That's what I thought. I thought it's a popular consumer device. I mean, this is the number one VR headset. I think this doesn't matter. They have the largest VR market, right? I mean, I think so. Right? So, I don't know. I have to do my research. I haven't really researched. Because I haven't played VR in a long time. So I used to be really on top of the VR industry and the market and what's moving there. But it's been a couple years, and I've kind of been more going towards handheld and console versus VR and PC. You know what I mean? It's just been kind of just changing the vibes, if you will. But I'll check it out. I'll see what's up, and I'll check it out now. I'll try to do some.
She'll get back with you. With you.
Because you got PSVR. Somebody in the chat just mentioned PSVR 2, and
that's coming out.
That's coming, right? So it's still they're still investing in that market clearly. So maybe I haven't touched it in a while, so maybe it's better. I mean, maybe the content, because for me it was always the content. The best game I ever played on VR has been Alex. You know what I'm saying? Half-Life Alex, best VR game, because it's actually it feels like it's not so much an experience. You feel like you're actually playing an actual game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe that. You have to try it yourself to see what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. So if there are any VR people, like heavy VR, please feel free to recommend some games to try, because I haven't touched it in a while. So
Yeah, I didn't see anything that interests me to get it, and I'm prone to motion sickness, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay, I got you.
they got these little things you can put on your ear though to kind of prevent you from getting like woozy and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
All right, I got one more question. Sir X-Man, would you ladies play a game with RobsAGeek sometime, just to let you know she's a fun person to play games with you, and should get her into your community sometimes? Okay.
Oh yeah, join the Discord. We can do a game
Join
night.
the Discord. Join it. I will send you a link to the Discord. I was gonna say tonight.
Actually, if you look at the video, it has the Discord link right there on the video.
Okay.
Right at the bottom, towards the right, you will see the merch link. You will see the Anchor FM GWG link, which I probably need to remove the Anchor link, by the way. But then there's the Discord link also on there. So just key that into the browser and hit enter, and then boom, that's the Discord if you're looking for it. But it's also in the chat. I mean, also in the description.
Merch store and Patreon. Don't get it twisted. Merch store and Patreon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, you can welcome to join us. I look, we got mostly lurkers in our community, but the real ones, we talk about different things every day. Yeah. And we plan our game nights to make sure everybody can be able to play, or the game that we're trying to play is actually on the less expensive side.
And I just joined it.
Thank you. And occasionally we do on our Discord, we sometimes have movie nights. Or fight nights, yeah. So we watch versus fight or versus, yeah, versus.
If it's a good verse, if it's
because like the last one we did was what was it? Bone Thugs and Harmony and
3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was hilarious.
I think they doing Jodeci and Drew Hill.
You lying?
Yeah.
Did they announce the date?
I don't know. Let me look on Instagram.
If they announce the date, we can do that one. That'll be dope. Cause I like me some
every freaking night.
All right.
Let me stop.
Right? Hey. Tell me
what you want. I know, right? Oh,
you gotta do that bounce.
I think you ladies should play Destiny too. E-Rice, I know you new in here because we don't even play Destiny like that no more. So I know you.
That's my guy.
Welcome to GWG. Welcome to GWG.
Yeah, we appreciate
that's the man in our clan.
Okay.
That's our fearless leader.
Yeah. All right.
That's awesome.
All right. So I got no other questions. Let's start out with outros. Let's start out with our guest, Robin. Thank you so much for joining us today. Tell them where you at. Tell them where you be at. Tell them your socials. Tell them what you're doing.
All right. My socials. I'm mainly on Twitter. So I'm about to say my social security.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hold on now. Pause. Pause.
Y'all ain't gonna get shit because my credit is shot. But anyway. I'm like, damn, can we put some money in your account? But anyway, can we clear this up for her? But anyway, I'm mainly on Twitter as Sherlock2G. I'm on Xbox and PlayStation is RobsAGeek.
What made you pick Sherlock2G? I have to ask this because it is so different from your other two names. You know, the Robin and the Robs. Like your Twitter handle is Sherlock. So like, was that what inspired that?
It's a name thing, and I had that since high school.
Got it. Okay, like, that's it. You gotta go. You gotta let it too long. You good?
Yeah. It is, and like I couldn't get it on PlayStation, so I was like, I was just making a random. I was like trying to find random names, so it was going to be RobsAGeek because I was into Glee at the time. But I was like, nah, I'll take that off, take that L off, and make it a geek, and that's all she wrote.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. I was talking about your Twitter handle, but okay. So yeah, you all know that you can find me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, right here on GWG every Saturday at noon Eastern. I don't have any tidbits. I know I never said any tidbits or anything like that. So yeah.
Right.
I'll catch y'all next. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of something else, but I'm like, I would say what I'm watching, but I'll hold that to next week.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
I need to catch up on some shows. Honestly.
Right, I'm like, yo, it's my backlog crazy. So,
all right. I want to thank everybody that came through. Thank you to my lovely panel. Thank you for Robin. Thank you for the lurkers, and thank you. You know who you are. Thank you so much for coming through today. You can check me on YouTube today. We do a Sekiro. We bought it. We playing it. We playing it today. Okay. After I helped Delilah beat the dude down under. So we're gonna play Sekiro, and I might play some Fortnite tomorrow because I know I'm gonna be working 5 days next week, and I might not be able to stream all that week. So I might just get my gaming in this weekend. You can check me at my Twitter, aka Side Piece, Millennia's Capri Sun coach, and you can check me out there.
Come on, man. You be wild on the names, man.
I know, right? I bought 2 boxes of Capri Sun, so today there was 10 for 2 and some change.
No, I get it. You know, it's just funny.
It's just funny. We'll be back next week. CHAREECE, my smut queen, I miss you, girl. Call me. Tell us. We're gonna check up on her, but hopefully she'll be back next week with us. And you guys have a good weekend. Keep it gaming. Don't be a bitch, and don't be crying all the time. And take care of yourself and take care of each other. You guys.